Hi, good morning. Saturday, the 14th of September. Hope everybody had a great week. Today, normally, like I said, I go to the movies on the weekends mostly, but there's only one movie that came out. That's the Jennifer Lopez one where they play strippers, which I have no desire to see. I think Rambo comes out next week, which I do want to see, and I think something else. So I'll be going to movies next weekend. I'm just gonna lay low, and plus I have to go to the doctor to set up appointments. I've got to get two referrals for some health issues that I have. So I'll be going to there's a place, a City Med place that I went to a couple of weeks ago, and they gave me some kind of gel. It's supposed to be working, but they were supposed to give me referrals, and I haven't heard word one from the people that were supposed to give me the referrals. So I'm going to go back there today to see if I can get the actual referral, so I can set up the appointments that I need. I have an issue with my with the sole of my feet, the cracking of it, and so they gave me this gel that's supposed to be which and also with my hands. So what? And I know when I went to the doctor, I didn't know exactly. I couldn't remember, what was causing it, but then I remember after I had the visit that was when I dyed my hair. I think what happened was I had like an allergic reaction to the dye, and it kind of made my hands crack and stuff. And I think it extended to my feet. Although, like I said, the feet may be another whole issue. So she had set up an appointment for me to go to a dermatologist to check that, and she wanted to send me to a dermatologist and a podiatrist, but I haven't heard word one. I just heard somebody called me, I think, on that following Monday to just confirm my address and stuff, but nobody ever set up. I haven't heard word one. I haven't got any email for any thing in the mail, so I'm gonna go back there just to make sure I get the two referrals that I need, because um, especially the feet issue so much, the cracking of it. I put the gel on twice a day. The hand thing I can only do at night when I go to sleep, because I can't, because I'm washing my hand constantly during the daytime. So I only put the gel on my hands, and my hands seem to be getting somewhat better. But my feet, it's like it's still getting the cracking part of it on my bottom of my feet. So I want to make sure that I can see a podiatrist for that, and maybe a dermatologist for my hand thing, because I think, like I said, once I tell the doctor, I want to tell her that now I remember, because at the time I went to see her, I couldn't remember why. She asked me, "Did you eat anything different?" Anything? I couldn't remember. Like, oh yeah, a few weeks before that, I dyed my hair, and I think what happened is I had a reaction, because I know normally, because I've dyed my hair, I think three other times before that, and I know they usually tell you to put, I put on the plastic gloves, but they always tell you to test it like before, and just the hair dye that I had was sitting on my shelf there. I don't know if it was that. It was a different one, I think, that I normally use, and I think maybe it's just a reaction to that. So I'm just thinking maybe either there's a different medicine she can give me that will clear my hands up, or she just sends me to a dermatologist and he'll give me maybe a cream or something that will clear up the dryness in my hands, and then the podiatrist will give me something for my feet if that's the issue with my feet, because obviously when I uh, when I wash up and scrub the bottom of my feet, I use my hands. So I'm thinking maybe I transferred some of that hair dye to the bottom of my feet, and that's what's causing it to to do the little cracking on the bottom of my feet. So I want to try to resolve that issue. Hopefully, that's why I'm going to go back there around 12 o'clock and see the doctor again and see if I can get the referrals, so I can set up the two appointments that I need, or at least the podiatrist. I think that's the more urgent issue for me, because it seems like I put the cream on, and it I feel, but then a day later I feel it when because I'm scrubbing my feet in the morning, scrubbing it at night, putting on the cream, but I still feel like it's cracking still. So I want to see if the podiatrist will have an answer to that. So anyway, enough of my medical issues. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. To go to the clinic there, so hopefully I can get the referrals that I need, so I can see the podiatrist soon. And I bought some new shoes too, because I think also my old shoes, the inside of it was worn, and inside you get certain spots like grooves, but I don't think that's the reason why my feet are cracking. I think it may be cracking because of the dye that I touched my hand, I touched the bottom of my feet with. I think because I don't think, but you never know. I don't know if it's the because because it's not just in one spot. So that's why I want to make sure that I see the podiatrist. So he's the expert on feet, so he can give me the definitive answer on that. Anyway, so today I'm gonna stay home. I gotta watch Titans. Episode 2 dropped yesterday, so I want to see if I can watch that today. And uh, Booksmart, I want to watch that. I bought this movie I bought last week, and maybe another movie. So and then I got so on my way to the doctor, I can go food shopping and movie shopping and stuff, and get back home and take my shirts to the clean. I have a few errands I have to run. So again, look for my. Gonna do a review of Titans episode 2. Gonna watch that today. I may watch it this morning. And Booksmart. I may do that since I got a couple of hours before I have to get to the doctor. So I got a couple of hours. So I may watch Booksmart and Titans episode 2. Then I gotta do a review of that later, and of those two things. And I did upload what was it? Reaction to the Birds of Prey teaser trailer that dropped in front of it, which I saw last week. That was really good. Like I said, I remember seeing it, and just a tease of it. It was just a tease. So I want to see a full trailer to get the full trailer of the movie, because I know Black Mask is in the movie, and Doctor Sleep, the final trailer, which dropped earlier this week. So those are the last two videos I put up on this channel. You want to check those out. Okay, so and like I said, I don't know if I think I mentioned my brother moved in with us. Uh, so, but my brother has a lot of medical issues. Again, I want to thank everybody that wished me good wishes about my brother. But he has a lot of medical issues that have to be taken care of, and we're trying to do the best that we can because, like I said, I work, my sister works, my other brother works, but we're trying to balance it out with us taking him here and there. But what he's going to need is going to be a full-time caregiver, and right now he's applying for SSI because he had it before. He got locked up, and hopefully he qualifies now for it, because obviously he can't work because, like I said, he's wearing this life vest, that monitors his heart, and I got to change the battery in it every morning at 6:30 and swap out the old battery to the new battery. And they want him to wear it for 3 months to see if his heart, gets stronger and stuff. So I have to, change it. But he needs a full-time caregiver, somebody that can take him to his appointments and stuff, and make sure he takes his medication that he has to take and all that stuff. Because, like I said, balancing it between, the brothers and sisters, it's tough because, like I said, we work. And, my only advantage is my sister that, she's on disability, so she has more free time, but she has her own appointments that she has to take care of and stuff. So it's kind of a balancing act to try to get everyone to, do their separate things and stuff. So, we're doing the best that we can, but he needs a full-time caregiver, which we're hoping once he gets approved for this SSI, they can put him in a place where they can monitor his health, make sure he takes his medication. So I can go with him to his doctor's appointments and stuff. So that's the best case scenario we think for him, because he has a lot of issues. He has to get new hearing aids. His heart thing and his kidneys may be damaged, and so he has a lot of issues that he has to take care of, that we're trying to do this balancing thing. But like my sister said earlier, he has a lot more issues than we thought. When he first got out back in May, he has a lot of issues that he has to, health issues that have to be taken care of. Okay, so hopefully, like I said, he gets the SSI, and I might have to take, what I'm going to try to do to help to relieve some of it is, hopefully I can take a couple of hours off for work, because you can work half a day. So hopefully his appointments that are in the morning, maybe I can go with him to that and then go to work. like that, or if it's appointments in the afternoon, I can go to work from 8 to 12 or something, and then take the rest of the day off to go with him. If I can do that, that'll help relieve some of the stuff. And I think, and then plus, like I said, I got hopefully my own 2 appointments, or 1 appointment, depending as how it is, to see, take care of my own health issues. So hopefully, you can find a balance between that stuff. Like I said, but it's rough because, like I said, he has a lot of medical issues, and he needs full-time care. Like I said, he's living, here, plus he's still technically on parole, so he has a curfew from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So, and plus he has sort of mandatory things he has to do, even with all his health issues, which is why we're trying to hopefully get him as an SSI so he can have somebody to manage that stuff for him, and hopefully the parole lady will understand that he has all these health issues that he has to go to, and that's why he needs a caregiver, somebody that can be with him through the majority of the day, that can, take him from place to place and make sure he takes his medication and stuff. So hopefully that gets resolved, because I can tell it's wearing on our family. It really is. And I'm hoping this gets resolved sooner than later. My sister's going to check, because back in July I took him to the Social Security Board to fill out the paperwork and get him examined and stuff. And we still haven't heard from them, so I'm hoping they didn't send out a letter or something already. So my sister's going to call him and probably find out what the status of it is, because, like I said, he had it before, and like I said, his condition is pretty much the same, and plus it seemed like he got worse, at least health-wise. So hopefully that can get resolved. And I'm sorry I'm rambling about my family, but I sort of have to vent a little bit just to, get it all out there and stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that we're dealing with, and it is a bit much. Like I said, my sister, she has a really good heart, but I can tell it's wearing on her. Just like I said, she has her own health issues and stuff that she has to take care of, her own appointments, and plus she's taking care of her ex-husband. She's taking care of him, and he has his own health issues that she has to guide him through at the same time. So there's a lot of stuff on her plate, and I admire her for being that. But I can tell it's wearing on her, which is why I'm hoping he gets his SSI soon, so that way we can get somebody that's full-time with him. I know they have the visiting nurse that came here already to see him, and I know they said she can only stay for a couple of hours at first, but they realized that he needs full-time care, so hopefully that gets approved soon, and hopefully try to get him a assessor ride so he doesn't have to travel, because like I said, he has the heart vest that he has to wear with him with the heart monitor. So basically it's like you got to carry like a little knapsack on you with that little heart monitor on. So he has to keep the life vest on and the little heart monitor, the battery that charges it, so they can always monitor his heart. So that's it. It's a bit much. So, but with family, you have to deal with these things. Anyway, again, enough of the medical issues and stuff around me. I think I'm getting too super serious. But on a lighter note, like I said, I'm gonna probably watch Booksmart, the Titans, episode 2, just dropped yesterday before I go to the doctor. And I'm gonna walk to Fordham. Like I said, I can walk on and it seems, like I said, to heal with I can feel it sometimes when I walk, but not so much with my sneakers. Like I said, it may be the shoes, because like I said, the shoes shoes that I have kind of worn in, and I had to kind of put some tissue on the bottom of it so I didn't feel as much. But I think just maybe because of that, but I don't know. I don't think that's totally it that's doing it. So, but I want to have the podiatrist look at my feet just to make sure that it is what it is. And I bought new shoes on Friday too, which hopefully should help with that part of it. But I want to see a podiatrist and let him, give me something, because I saw a general practitioner the last time, and she's not a foot doctor, so I need to get the referral so I can see the foot doctor. So hopefully he can either give me some cream or give me some. I know they have this thing that you can scrub your feet to make it to get away the dead skin or something. And so I want to go to a podiatrist, a guy that really knows this thing, and maybe the dermatologist for my hands, and hopefully resolve those two issues on my own. But anyway, So look for my review of Titans Episode 2, Booksmart, which I'm going to watch today this morning. I'm going to get me something to eat in a little bit. And maybe another movie if I have time. But like I said, I'm going to try to get to the doctor probably by 12 or maybe by 1. Get there. Because I got to walk. There's like a 15-minute walk to the doctor, so I can walk there and, and it's not that long of waiting and stuff in the city med place. You just wait, because I've been there before. You just kind of can self-check in. And like I said, I was there for like, I think 30 minutes total once I signed in. I waited a little bit and saw the doctor. They, took my vitals and all that stuff. And she examined me, so she gave me this gel, which, like I said, it tells me this is for dermatological use only, not using the eyes. It's a use apply affected area twice a day externally for 21 days. And had a refill on this, but like I said, I've been using it, and it doesn't look like my feet are getting any better really. And I want to see if I can see the podiatrist so he can examine my feet and hopefully resolve that. And maybe the dermatologist for my hands. Okay, so now that I know that, I think it was the dye that did this to me, my hands at least, and possibly my feet. So I want to see those two doctors. Hopefully that gets resolved. But again, look for my review of Titans Episode 2. Booksmart, maybe another movie, depending on what it is. And hopefully my Blu-ray update and digital code giveaway contest, because I'm going to do a little movie shopping on my way back. And again, I hope everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe, be well, have a good weekend. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.